Hey Eric, I saw your message in the other stream and I responded, but for some reason StreamYard wasn't connecting to YouTube. It was saying that it was still waiting for me, even though I was live. It just wasn't like meshing. So I restarted. But I did respond and say that I will be keeping your grandmother in my thoughts and prayers. But check on the mice over there because I hear someone squeaking. It sounds like one of the adults. Make sure that wouldn't it be cool if mom was giving birth? Let me go and double check. Actually, it looks like it's the dad making that noise. Like he's sneezing. He's sneezing or coughing, which isn't a good thing. Um, but one of the little babies is out in the food dish having a little something to eat. I'll probably today give them new bedding. I'll give them some new litter, is what I'm looking for. New litter in the cage. Clean that out so it's not smelly. Yeah, because I could still hear him doing his thing. When I watch him, he looks like he's sneezing or coughing. Hmm. Hopefully, it's a passing thing. If anybody else comes in. Hi. Yeah, hopefully more people will come in. Hopefully our papa is going to be okay. Never heard him making those noises before. It's really cute to see one of the little babies out. One of the little babies followed Dad out in his in the food dish, eating some solids. I'm thinking, at least for now, maybe I think it might be a good idea to take Dad out, put him in something else, just to kind of see if he continues to make that noise. The rats are doing good. Everybody's sleeping except for one, I think. I see one out. Looks like Lexi. Lexi's out. I don't see anybody else currently. Good morning, Fo. I saw that. I saw the Hangouts message for dang service. I think I'm gonna pull Dad out of there and see if because he's making some funny noises. Give me a second, guys. He's making some noises I've never heard him make before, like he's sneezing or coughing. So I wanna just make sure. We got a tiny little baby in the food dish eating. You gonna come out, Papa? Come on out, Papa. Pinky's still alive. That's good. Marche, hello. How are you? I think you're the wrong one. Hope it's not Mom making noises. Although it could be. Yeah, she's definitely pregnant. Definitely a pregnant mama. Which one of you is making the funny noises? Actually, I think it might be Mom. I don't know. Somebody's making funny noises. You were in a phone call and it dropped. That's that. Yeah, it is Mom. I wonder if she's in labor. I got a baby in here though. I got a baby in here all by himself. Um, There's Dad. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna figure this out. Trying to figure something out, guys. There's no new babies in there. But our Pinky is still doing well. Trying to discover which one is making noises here. Sounds like it's mom. Hopefully, putting her nest in something so enclosed is not messing with her respiratory system. Yeah, she's making some funny respiratory noises. Yeah, it's mom that's doing it. She's making some funny noises. Maybe I should force her to move back into the main part of the cage. I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard her make those noises. Hi, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of distracted because I'm listening to her. It'll put a kink into my breeding plans if Mama doesn't make it. Good morning, Jeff. Hey, Dr. Black. How are you? I'm a little distracted. I'm listening to my mama mouse making some noises I don't want her to be making. Because one, she's nursing babies, and two, she's pregnant. So I don't want something to happen to mama. What are you doing? Got a little baby roaming around. I should probably take this baby out of here before he decides to. Come here, little baby. Oh no! Little baby fell out of the. I'm trying to take you out. Come here. Come here. He's a little feisty baby. He's a little feisty baby. There we go. All right. Everybody is now in this bin. Our little Pinky is getting some peach fuzz. You want to see the Pinky? It's a little bit harder to handle the ones with their eyes open because they get a little bit nippy. They're getting a little feisty. But here's our little Pinky that's turning into a little bit of a fuzzy. He's getting some peach fuzzy hair. He's pretty doggone cute. Getting some hair. Put him back. And then we got a fuzzy, and then we got a couple young hoppers we got three with their eyes open. Yeah, I popped into your stream a little bit ago, Dr. Black, too. I'm shit now, but earlier I was okay. What happened? What's wrong? So I it's good news for me, but it's not good news for my son's father. So I have good news for me. Hi, little babies. You're so cute. Now, mom is very pregnant. Okay. Um, I got a text message. Well, for people that I'm losing my voice. For people that frequent my streams or whatever, know that my son lives with his dad. Um, I'd lost custody of him when he was 9, because my ex and his wife did some shady stuff and lied to the court system and said that I abused him. And the guardian ad litem that was supposed to be there for my son's best interests sided with them, um, which was really, really odd because of the things that she put in her report were very one sided. And it was like she was singing their praises and then had nothing positive to say about me, which was weird. Um, but my lawyer had been very positive about the whole thing. Oh, it's a shoe in or whatever. But as soon as that report came to light, he lost all confidence. And I ended up, you know, settling with them, basically just saying, here, have him, which has eaten at me since forever. All right, Dr. Black, try and have a good day. Um, but yesterday, my ex sent me a text message that said that his wife wants a separation and it's best that my son comes back to live with me. So I'm super excited about that. But, you know, still like I tried to kind of downplay my excitement a little bit about my son coming back because that's what the goal has been, is to have him come back. Um and I was like, I'm very sorry. What's happened, He sounds like he wants to tell me, he just doesn't want to tell me through a text. But um I'm sure things are going to be really tough for him because he's losing, you know, my son is going to be coming back. She's taking her 3 kids, and then they have an adopted daughter together that she's also going to take. So he's losing all his kids in one swoop. Hopefully they can work it out, but I don't know. So I'm just happy that I get to have my son back, and he'll probably be coming back in the next few days. He's got a job in the town that they live in, and it's too far to take him every day. So he's talking to um, his boss today about either a transfer to a Taco Bell here or just quitting without giving notice, because it's not your common situation where, something just happened. Um, but yeah, so it's a bittersweet thing for, you know, me. And I'm worried about their little adopted daughter. She's 6 years old. All the other kids have gone through a divorce, their parents divorcing, my son, her kids, they've all gone through that except for her, because she was adopted in as a newborn and now her parents are separated. So she's not making as much noise now. I was wondering if everyone would say a little prayer for Miss Canadian Scrapper. Her little dog is. Oh no, she's still sick. Definitely for sure. while they're running around in here, I'm gonna, oh, put the lid on. Give me a second. That way I don't have to continuously watch it to make sure nobody's escaping. Yeah, and I am concerned for her because she's 6 years old. She's a little bit. Ian was 5 when my divorce was final, so she's a year older. Well, she just turned 6, so she's around the same age. And it was hard, it was hard for him, having to go 2 different places and they're not in the same house and that kind of thing. And I'm sure it's going to be that way for her. So I'm really concerned for her. And then in another way, I feel bad for Ian because, that's his little sister now. Um, she's she's been his sister for 6 years. And, you know, if she's going to be taking the kids, you know, Ian isn't going to have a connection to his stepmom anymore if she's not going to be a stepmom, if they don't stay together. But I want him to still be able to see his little sister. So, like, I don't know if she would allow us to have her occasionally, or maybe when Ian goes to visit his dad, it could be worked out that she's there at the same time. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yes. And I'm going to pray for him as well. I mean, he, we didn't stay together for a reason, obviously. Um, he told me yesterday, he said he didn't make the same mistake with me, that he made with me, which he cheated on me. He didn't cheat on her, but he said apparently I've found new ways to have a spouse hate me. But I would imagine that other things that he did, before he cheated on me, he's probably done then too, or with her, because I can't imagine that he's completely changed. But I don't know. I didn't expect their relationship to break up. They always seemed, I mean, everybody puts on a good face in public, I guess. So, on the outside looking in, everything looked fine. But everybody thought the same about me and him as well. So, you don't never know what's going on behind closed doors. And she was kind of the person that wore the pants in the family, which is not usual because that's not the way it was with me and him. So maybe I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't want the separation. She does. But yeah, so in spite of all that, I do get to have Ian back. Ian was going to be moving back when he turned 18, but that wasn't going to be until July. So this just kind of sped that up a little bit, which I'm sure, excited about. I'm excited about, but it comes on the heels of, negative things. Yeah. Yeah. So I kind of feel bad. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for, I mean, and he's going to be moving in with his parents for now. And I guess she's taking the house because she's got all the kids, which, I understand that because she's got the kids. But the messed up part was he grew up in that house. That used to be his parents' house. And now the house is going to her. That he grew up in that house. And then his parents sold him the house when he married her. And then he's got to leave that house. That's screwed up. But are you leaving Southern Belle, or are you hanging out? Got a bite on my knuckle. got a few bites on my knuckles. And the Bengal cat at work bit me. I don't know if you'd be able to see it's on my ring finger, right on the tip, on the pad of my finger. She bit me, little turd. Little turd. There's a little bit of a red mark on the side too, but that's the part that I mean, in all honesty, it hurt more to get bit by the hamster because hamsters don't have pointy teeth. They may have sharp teeth, but they don't have pointy teeth. Um, Bengal cats have sharp teeth, and she bit down on my finger, and I really didn't think that she broke the skin. I felt her bite me, but I didn't realize she broke the skin until I saw all the blood. And and the thing is, I had just finished cutting her nails, which she wasn't happy about, obviously. But we got through it. It was all done. No muss, no fuss. And then I got some of the kitten paste because there's puppy paste. It's like nutritional gel or whatever. And the dogs love it, and apparently the cats love it. But we've got ferret paste, we've got kitten paste, we've got puppy paste. So I put a little bit of kitten paste on my finger, and she sniffed at it, and then she started licking it, and then apparently it got really good to her, and she bit down on my finger. That's how that came about. It's a chore thing. Hello, how are you? So yeah, she didn't even do it to be mean. She was licking kitten paste off my finger, and apparently she was like, wow, this is really good, and bit down on my finger, and yeah. Little turd nugget. I don't hear Mom making those funny noises anymore. I gotta listen to Prego Mom. Gotta worry about her health. My mom's tabby is pure evil. My aunt had a tabby that was kind of like that. She was just like, you wouldn't even know she was under the couch. She would be under the couch or under a chair. You'd have no idea she was there, and you'd walk by and she'd swat at you on your way by. Growl. She'd growl when you walked by, or if you were close enough, she'd like grab you. She was a turd. And one day when I was a kid, I was sitting at the kitchen table eating, and she jumped up on my lap, and I panicked. I was like, "Get her off!" I really need to handle these fuzzies and hoppers, especially with their eyes open, so they become more friendly. I'll have to be prepared for some bites. I need to maybe put something on my hand that'll be a barrier between my skin and their teeth so that I can handle them. Wow, Mama, you are very pregnant. 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 You have long pants when you go over there. Wow. My George is just a jerk. He wakes me up in the middle of the night. He eats too much. He lays up in the middle of whatever I'm doing. And my husband will be like, we'll walk through the house, and the cat just decides to sprawl out in the middle of the floor. He's like, out of all the places in this house that you could be laying down and sleeping, you chose the middle of the floor where we walk. Hello. Hello. Hi. I should show you guys. I've got the mice in the bin here with their tunnel bed. Some of the babies are roaming around. Obviously, we got one that's just turning into a fuzzy, just a pinky that's getting some hair, so he doesn't go around very far. But then the other four wander around. And then you can see how pregnant Mom looks. So cute. We're in the front of the sink. Yeah. And then, of course, when I'm doing my diamond painting, where is she? She tries to get up on the table, and I'm like, cat hair and diamond paintings don't mix. Go away. Yep. I don't know what it is. They're like, I'm just going to lay right here in the middle of everything. So do you guys want to see the little babies roaming around? See pregnant mom? Let me grab up the link so I can show you guys what's going on here. Dad's messing with the bed. Why are you messing with the bed? I will at some point probably have to give them new nesting material because eventually that's going to get nasty. But it's got all their smells on it too, which is, is a good thing, but at the same time, the babies are probably soiling in there even if the parents aren't. But hey, but the new litter should have a fresh nest, in my opinion. All right. Stop while I'm doing this because I'm afraid parents are trying to find a way out. All right. She's not making funny noises anymore, so maybe she just needed some fresh air. I don't know. Because she spends so much time in that stupid little tunnel thingy that there's not a lot of good airflow in there. So I understand that, you know, it's a nice place to keep your nest, but probably hard to breathe. Uh, okay. Dad, you're messing up the nest. You're making it hard to see. All right, so I opened it up. We got the pinky right here. This is Dad, I think. Dad messing it up. Here's one of the other babies. What are you messing this up for? Everybody else is underneath. Why are you messing it up? Hmm? Mom is in the tunnel and she's fat. She's pregnant. Hi, Daddy. There's Mama. And she's pregnant. You see her round sides? There's our little baby. Where'd everybody else go? Oh, everybody else is snuggled in here for a nap. Oh, Pinky's making the way in too. Gotta sleep with my siblings. Yeah, Mama's fat. Look at those round sides. So hopefully around the time, hopefully she won't give birth to these babies until her older babies here start, once they're weaned, because then she won't have them nursing too, which should be in the next week or two or whatever that they'll be weaned, because they're already, the ones that are running around with their eyes open are already starting to eat some solid food. They do still nurse a little bit, but they have been starting to eat solid food. Whoops. Yeah, look at you, cutie pie. Hi, Mama. What's up? You were making funny noises earlier. Are you done with those? Look how fat you are. You got, how many babies you got in there, huh? How many babies are in there? Her last litter was 6. She had 6 in her last litter. They can have up to 12, or yeah, they can have, actually they can have up to 14. 12 or 14. There's a little face under here. All right. Have a good day. It's a chore thing. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, little babies. Hi. What's your little eyes open? Hello. Hello, baby. So freaking cute. And I've got to try and part with these for feeders. Not these ones in particular, but the future ones I got to part with as feeders. Oh, it's so hard. Hey, Abby. I got a grumpy cat. New weather says it says I like onions that makes people cry. Get back in there, Mama. Get back in there, Mama. All right. They're destroying their bed. But anyway, that's a peek in on them. Cute. Yeah, she's fat. She'll be popping sometime soon. Hopefully, those older ones will be weaned before that happens. Hey, Danny. I just missed the mice. I was just showing off the very pregnant mom, the dad, and her current babies. But she's also big and fat. Unless you were here lurking and saw them. That's always a possibility. But yeah, she's definitely fat. It's like she blew up overnight because I never noticed that, a few days ago. And then I was like, you know what? She's looking very round. You missed the fun. I can stick it back on. I'm sure everyone else won't mind seeing the cuteness some more. You love coffee. I actually can't stand coffee. It's got to have some nice flavored creamer in it. I've got like Dove mocha creamer in here. Dove chocolate mocha creamer. Because I can't stand coffee on its own. And I can't do it with just cream and sugar, regular cream and sugar. I don't put sugar in at all because of the flavored creamer makes it sweet enough. What, the mocha creamer? Mmm, yum. And if I absolutely have to use like French vanilla, I will. You want to show? They've like totally messed up the nest. But here, I'll show you, Denny, if you're still here. Give me a second. So we got Dad over here. We got Mom in the nest. Fat Mom. There's some babies fall. They apparently want a nurse. The youngest one is over here. There's our little babies coming back. 3 of them have their eyes open. There's Fat Mama. Look at her. Look at her sides. There's one of the ones with their eyes open. How cute is that? They're already, the ones with their eyes open, I have seen nibbling on some of the solid food. Hey, Michelle. Yes, they're changing fast. They're changing fast. But the ones with their eyes open have already been nibbling on some of the solid food, the little kibbles in there. But they do still nurse. I'm just hoping that by the time she pops, at least those ones will have weaned. And then they can be removed from her enclosure and do their own thing while she nurses her new litter. Hi, Mama. You're a cutie pie. Yeah, the little ones with their eyes open, they roam around. She's a good mom. I
aren't you? You're a good mom. You're gonna have 50 kids here. Well, that's the whole idea, because I need to sell them as feeders. These ones, I want them to grow up. So that I can have other pairs. But after that, additional babies are supposed to be feeders, even though I'm like, oh, look how cute they are. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna have a really hard time sending them to their deaths. But this is the whole idea behind this, because there is a feeder shortage. But it's sad. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You're cute. He looks like a little piglet. You're a cute little baby. Where are you going? Oh, Dad's fixing the nest. He's dragging bedding through the tube. So there are 5 babies. 4 hairy ones, 3 with their eyes open, and 1 pinky that's starting to get a little peach fuzz. A buck per baby sale, yeah. Pretty much. So I'm curious to know how many babies she's going to have in this litter that she's pregnant with. Yeah, some people may want them as pets too. Why are we shoving your little baby around? Why are we shoving the little baby around? Oh, look, he's cleaning himself. How cute. Getting more and more independent, because mom used to have to do that. Clean you up. Now you're cleaning yourselves. Oh. Oh, how cute. Yeah, she's collecting up bedding too. Or actually, I think that's still Dad. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, that's Dad. Mom's in there. You're so cute. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello. All right. Yeah, they are adorable.
They're adorable. I am. I'm going to have a rough time. But when I originally brought up the idea to my husband, he was like, "Are you going to be able to do that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm going to try." I mean, the nice thing is, if I can't, I can just, quit. I can, bring them all to work and they could be feeders there. I don't know. I'm gonna try, because there is such a demand for feeders that it could be a very good little extra money thing. But I just have such a soft heart when it comes to them, and look, they're so freaking cute that I'm like, I can't send them to their deaths. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. These ones at least get to live. But earlier today, no, because that would have been in the past already. Yeah, I don't have to see the end result. At least I'm not doing the feeding. That's why I don't have a snake, because I would not be able to put them in. I've seen it happen at work, because the snakes that we have at work, they need to eat. So the salespeople that work in that area will bring the snakes back, put them in like a little tank thing, and drop a mouse in or drop a rat in, drop a pinky in. And I walk by and I'm like, ah, because I'm watching it go down. But that's why I wouldn't be able to. They're going to a good home. They're going to a good home. They're going to a good home. Exactly. And I will not breed rats for if I breed rats in the future, it's going to be as pets, not feeders. I realize there's a shortage on them as well, but I can't. My pet rats were feeders. I can't. Um, but mice, I was always mice are little shits. Mice are little shits, so I could do that. They're evil, everyone would always say, but now that I've got them, they are they would bite me if they had the chance to. So in that way, yes, they are little shits, but they are also very stinking cute and very good parents, and it's it's really cool. Aw, yeah, spiders. It depends. It depends on the spider. I found a moth in the house one day, and I captured it and put it outside. There are certain bugs that if they're really big, I can't squish them because I can't stand the noises they make or but what I was going to say before I got myself on a tangent, I am going to be heading to Walmart later and looking into some more bins because those young babies with their eyes open will have to leave soon. They'll need their own space. Um, and then, like, I think in about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, they're actually going to be sexually mature already. I'll have to weed out males and females because I don't want them to get pregnant too young because the younger they are, they're not necessarily going to know how to parent properly or be healthy enough. They need a little bit of time. So I'm going to have different bins to separate out sexes and stuff like that. So I was going to check into I'm either debating separate bins and be stacking them or one of those plastic chest of drawers thing so that each drawer has some mice. I just don't want them to be able to escape. If there's a space too big in between the drawers, um, they might be able to escape. All right, Abby. So I'm going to have to find the best way. And it might just be having these bins, cutting out the top of the lid, putting wire mesh on that, popping a water bottle down into the mesh so they can drink it, or using a soldering iron to melt a hole in the side to put the water bottle. Something. Um, it's got to be something that doesn't take up a ton of space. So, got to try to figure something out because those older babies, are going to have to move out in a little bit, a couple of weeks. Because probably in a couple of weeks she'll pop. She'll have another litter, and I don't want the older ones to hog her. Well, there's a little one wandering around right now, all by himself. He's like running around. He's so cute. But yeah. And the three moms that practically drowned at work, um, it looks like something is wrong with each one of them. Two of them have a foggy eye, and one of them, her eyes are fine, but one of her ears is looks red and irritated. So I think she might have an ear infection or something. Whereas the other two, something's wrong with their eyes. I don't know if they're going to be able to go back to being nursing moms. And they wouldn't be able to be feeders either if there's something wrong with them. But Road Trip Eddie, hello. How are you? I'm trying to catch up on some. Okay. Can you show us the little ones? The little ones. All right, let me grab this up. There's a little one. There's a baby. Ah, he just climbed into the food dish. He's one that's going to have to move out in a couple weeks. There's another one. There's the other babies. There's mom. Big pregnant mom. Dad. He's going for a stroll. Yeah, they're active for sure. Hi, Mama. Somebody's squeaking. Looks like she's starting to nurse again. They want a nurse. He's gonna go in upside down if he has to. Crazy. Close up their little. A guy's got to do what a guy's got to do. Yep. If he's got to get in there upside down, he's going to go in upside down. When I used to have little fellers like that, my girlfriend would give them shred it like crazy and put it in their glass jar. Well, hey, it works. Whatever they can make a nest with, they will. I give them shredded paper towel and scraps of yarn. It was the OB tampons they used. Whatever works. There's been a change of plans, says Barry. You're not going live, are you? Barry, Barry, Barry. Barry, Barry, Barry. Tomorrow instead? Tomorrow, are you going to say the next day? Mice and rats will do that. Mice and rats, and I think hamsters can do that too. Because in the wild, they have to maintain, they live in colonies. They have to maintain their colonies. So they have to be able to breed quickly, which is why she's still nursing, yet she's pregnant already. So, yep. Oh, because you have a half a day tomorrow. I'm going to try. What time are you planning on it? Problem is, I work tomorrow. I work tomorrow at 3 until close. So, I wasn't supposed to work tomorrow. Normally, I do work Fridays, and then they had scheduled somebody else to take that shift, and then that person told me that they can't. So, I'm getting it back. I don't know when I get home, which is like, okay. Well, I'll still be here at 11 ish. I'll probably be leaving at 2:30. Yeah, hamsters are just like mice and breeding. Yep. Yeah, things like gerbils, hamsters, guinea pigs, um, rats, mice, they all have the capability of getting pregnant while they're still nursing. After get my day started, it was nice to pop in. It was really awesome to see the little guys bouncing around. Take care and have an awesome day. You too. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. Barry, you can um if when you see them in the chat, there's those 3 dots next to their name, and you click on that, and it'll give you the option to make them a mod. Or you can do that through your studio, classic studio settings or whatever, which is more complicated to explain. I think I want to put that mesh on this lid, because right now there are holes in it. It's a little dirty on top, but there are holes in it, and I feel like they will try and get out, even though I don't think they can. But I want them to have better ventilation too. But yeah, I'm gonna go shopping later and look for more bins. I don't know if I want to have bins just like this and stack them, or if I want to get the drawers. I just don't want there to be too much space between the drawers so that they can get out, because mice have been known to jump 15 centimeters high. And if they can do that, especially if they've got things in there that they can step on, um, I don't need little mice running around my house. I already get wild mice in my house on occasion. I don't need them too. You're getting excited? Well, excitement is good. Excitement is good. Oh, and if you didn't know already, Bengal cats are little witches. We've got one at work. You see this? You see this? She bit me. She bit me. She's very feisty. So now I've been bitten by dogs, I've been bitten by hamsters, I've been bitten by a cat. All right, Denny, have a good day. Passion, what do I do when someone comes in? Welcome them. Hello, welcome to my stream. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for coming to my first live. Something like that. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Fo is back. She had to feed the chickens. I'm happy that I'm not hearing all that noise from the mom again. She's not doing it anymore. Makes me happy. Hi. How do you like their little food dish? Their little food dish. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Should I offer? You're silly, Barry. You are silly. What do you do if someone says something mean? Give them a warning about respecting your stream and respecting you, and if they continue to not, you kick them out. Respecting you, respecting your channel, respecting the other people in the stream. If they can't do that, they can't stay. Yep. If you want to. And that's the benefit of having mods too, is that you don't always have to be the one to kick them because your mods will be watching out for you. And if they see that stuff going on, they'll kick them for you. Yes, she will. Fo will protect you. Why are you nervous? Why are you getting nervous? Don't get nervous. You're nervous because you're scared. You're silly. Nothing to be scared about. Nothing to be scared about. I'm nervous. Why are you nervous? Because I'm scared. That cracks me up. Yes, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? You get a troll, you'll have mods to take care of you. Oh, Barry. Kind of a slow Thursday, huh? Huh. A slow Thursday. Can't believe that cat bit me. I didn't realize she did though. I just thought she like put her teeth on me and then I was like, "Oh, look, I'm bleeding." Turd nugget. Lay the rules out when you start the stream. Tell your viewers this is my stream and this is how it is. Don't like it, then hit the road, right? I was gonna say, no, I wasn't frozen. I was just nothing was happening. So I was like, ooh, a date weekend. Yeah. I keep telling my husband we need to, since we have hotel points, I was like, we need to just go and get a hotel room. Like it's like a vacation away from the house. Just get a hotel room, have a nice hot tub, complimentary breakfast. We don't, neither of us has to make breakfast, a nice king size bed. Ah, I just want to have a night where we do nothing. Just sit in the hotel and just pretend we're on vacation. That's what I want. And if he keeps putting it off, I'm going to do it without him. I'm going to go by myself. I would time them out first. I mean, it depends on their offense. If they are flat out like, unacceptable behavior, not even a warning should happen, then yeah, then do the block. But otherwise, you can time out, and that's like their 5 minutes of a cool down. And if they come back and they're still nasty, yep, you just give it a try. Chances are you won't even have to worry about it to start off. I didn't have my first stream, I didn't have to block. I didn't have any mods. I didn't have to block nobody. I didn't have to time out anybody. It's when you start getting more popular with your streams and more people coming in and stuff where, it'll start to be a thing. It took a long time for me to get, nasty people. Yep. Let the stream lead itself. Whatever will be, will be. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. I'm just kidding. You do have to talk a little bit. Otherwise, you'll just be. See, it's very quiet when no one talks. Well, or you can do like what I had done in the past and do like a, well, see, you don't have, do you have pets at all that you can put a camera on? Like I would put it on my rabbit or on my rats or on my fish. And then in between talking, there's just viewing of something. Or do a diamond painting because something needs to be happening so it's not boring for people. My least favorite streams to go to are the ones where there's nothing to look at and it's silent, or it's just like bubbles, you know, where there is absolutely nothing to look at, no sound or anything. If it's a silent stream, there should be something to look at. If there's nothing to look at, there should be some sound. You know, my least favorite ones are just ones that, nothing at all is happening. Oh, nuts. No, it's a filter. I believe it's a filter. I don't know how to do the bubbles, but yeah, I don't go typically to those. I'll throw a like down for them, but I don't hang out in those because they're boring to me to just stare at a silent black screen. The one where the guy set a glass of milk on a chair and asked everyone to watch it for him. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you bought bubbles? Well, you could sit there and blow them, I guess. You could blow with some bubbles. Or do some video games. Stream a game. Do a game stream. You could do that too if you could put the camera down on what you're drawing and what people watch you draw. Other people do that. Other people do that. Uh, yep, I feel that pain. It happens to me too. That depends on you. I usually eat after mine because I do it in the morning. I have my coffee, and when I get done my stream, I eat something. But you can eat before or whatever. The other day when I groomed that dog, I totally like did not plan my day properly. I streamed, I got off my stream, I went and picked up my grooming equipment from work because I left it there. I met up with the guy for the dog. I brought the dog back. I groomed him. 3:30, I was like, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I was hot. I hadn't eaten anything at all. 3:30 rolled around and I hadn't had any food. I was like, no wonder I don't feel good right now. You can call it anything you want, Barry. Come chat with me. Tomorrow's Friday. Happy Friday. Um, you're overthinking. You're overthinking. It could be as long or as short as you want. You can do it half an hour. You could do it an hour. You can do it 3 hours. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. I just noticed, Fo, you sent me a thing of your chickens. I'm gonna have to watch. Yeah, call it. I am new to this. Be patient. Yeah, you could start off with an hour. That's what I started off with, was an hour. Chicky, chicky, chickies. I'm watching Fo feed her chickens. Just give me an, oh, they're pretty chickens. I'm assuming that big one strutting around, that big brown one, is your rooster. He's just like, yeah, I'm all that. Yay, chickens. I want chickens. Yeah, that rooster is just like strutting. He's the daddy. No, she uses them for eggs. She's not slaughtering them. He is the dad, granddad, and great granddad to the other baby rooster. Yeah, the all the females are like frantically eating, and he's like, "Yep, was just patrol." If you go over an hour, that's fine. Barry, you're worrying too much. He's a good-looking rooster, though. He's a good-looking rooster. Have you checked to see if your rooster has ears, or if your chickens have ears? Because there's something where they're talking about ears on chickens. Just the underdeveloped ones, the eggs. You're so pretty. That's happened to people before, where they, I guess, they collected the eggs, and one of them started, it was fertilized, and one of them started developing a baby chick in it. Hey Kevin, how are you? What are you feeding them, Fo? They look like mealworms. Unless they're just long pellets, but they look like mealworms. Like dried mealworms is what that looks like. Oh, that is mealworms? I'm so good. Why'd you say no to Belle? No, Belle, what? You're going to want supporters there. You will want supporters there. Otherwise, it's not a successful live. She's trying to be nice to you, Barry. Ooh, I like the one chicken that's the black with the brown sprinkled in. I like the two-tone. So pretty. Yeah, it probably will be small, but you're going to want a handful of people. It'll probably start out small. I can't tell the white ones apart at all, right? Can't name the white ones because they just totally like pecked those things out of your hand. Yeah, it's Southern Belle you should be apologizing to, yeah. She's saying she's gonna support you and you're like, no, don't turn down support. Don't turn down support. Yeah, she'll share you out too. Oh, the bell rang. Barry's off. Barry's back off to school. The bell has rung. Have a good day, Barry. Oh, the trolls have come in. In the last little bit since I last looked at my YouTube, I've got 2 thumbs down now. I didn't just a little bit ago. So I got 7 people in here, but I don't have 7 people talking. So I know that there are some lurkers in here that are just wanting to try and be salty. And again, thumbs down don't hurt. Come on now, don't be petty. That's petty behavior. Yeah, it's just pettiness. It's pettiness. If you don't like a stream, if you don't like a person, don't go to their stream. If you don't like their stream, just move on. Why do you got to give a thumbs down? You're trying to make a statement and it's an immature statement. I don't do that. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, it's childish. It's like a silent behind the keyboard tantrum is what it is. It's like if you could imagine a child stomping their foot because they're angry. That's what I'm envisioning when I see the thumbs down. It's like a little child standing behind the keyboard, stomping their foot in a little tiny tantrum. That's what I envision. So if they want to be childish, they can be childish. Because it's an interaction. It's a YouTube interaction and it's a positive thing, whether it's a thumbs down or not. Plus the views. So continue to have your tantrums, guys. Bye, Kevin. Have a good day. Yep. So, ooh, I missed the last part where there's eggs. Ooh, I gotta, I'm moving it forward. Oh, see, the numbers dropped now. Those people have left. Some of them have left. I want to see the eggs. Excuse me. Holy moly, mother. Okay. Who's all in here? Say hi. Don't be shy. That rhymed. Oh, there's the eggs. 5 eggs. It was right at the end. Yum, yum. All the scrambled eggs you can eat. Do you have to have, I don't know how cold it gets there in the winter and stuff. Do you have to have like a heating system in the coop to keep them warm in the winter? I think that's what would really stop me. I guess there would have to be like a cooling system too, wouldn't there? Like if it's really freaking hot, something so that they don't overheat, and then something so they don't get too cold. And then we would have like a extremely high electric bill. Our electric bill is finally starting to drop some. We put a heat bulb on them only if the temp is. Oh well, heat bulbs. That's better than like a whole like furnace type system, like a heater, like putting in a portable heater or something, which I guess is one of those like little space heaters to heat up the space. How about when we don't worry too much in the summer, we give them watermelon. Oh, okay, so they just have a lot more like rather than putting like an AC on them or something or a fan. Can you use a fan just for airflow, and then they just get more like watery type to stay hydrated? Chickens have higher body temps than people and most mammals, so they can handle colder temps. Well, that's good. Yeah, because my animals, like the rats and the mice and the rabbits and the guinea pigs that I had, they all can't handle extreme temperature changes. So if it's too hot, they can overheat. If it's too cold, they can get, you know, it's got to be like a happy medium. Now, obviously, rats can handle heat better because, I mean, Libby was stuck in the car for a week when it was hot, and she was fine. With food and water, she was fine. Um, but the rabbit would overheat um, and have heat stroke. I think it depends. It depends on the animal, I guess, on what they can handle and what they can't. That's cool. That's cool that they're that hardy. There was an old lady that lived where Ian lives now. Little old lady that had a little chicken coop in her backyard in the middle of town. She lived on the same street we did, and I would walk by and I'd see her chickens, and that she had a handful of chickens in her backyard walking around, and it was really sweet. Um, she's years and years ago passed away. Her house was torn down. I don't know what happened with her chickens, but now on the main street, not far from where we used to live, on Main Street, the busiest street, there's a house there, and in the front yard I saw some chickens roaming around. So you can have chickens right in the middle of town, which I think is really cool. Makes me want to get some. In the 10 years I've been keeping chickens, I have only had a few issues. That's cool. And one of those issues being something coming and killing them, right? Oh, yeah. Aside from chickens, I'd also like to, even though I have a phobia of bees, I would like to actually do beekeeping to make honey, like have our own local honey. Um, because I would like to think that if I wear the garb where the bees can't get to me, that I'll be okay, that I won't freak out. I don't know. But I think it would be cool. And we have a local store, a farm store that has all you need for beekeeping. I think it would be pretty cool to try and do. They don't get sick often. That's good. That's good. Oh, there's like two of the babies that are running around. They're so stinking cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, they're like little peanuts running around. I did have one flock end up with chicken pox. Chicken pox? The chickens had chicken pox. Is that where that comes from then? Like the kind we end up with, they get it from mosquitoes, which are always bad here in the spring. Really? I didn't know chickens could. I never knew why the illness that we get is called chicken pox, but I didn't know chickens can get chicken pox. Hmm, I just learned something new. That is very interesting. Huh. Did you hear that, little peanuts? Hmm. Chicken pox is called. Yeah. So you don't have chicken pox, you have herpes. Hey, Lacey, how are you? You've got a breeding project going on too, right? With your fish? I got one going on with my mice. You just dropped two new vids. I watched one of your videos yet video yesterday. I'll have to check in on your other one. A few breeding projects. I've just got one going on with my mice. And right now I'm watching two little babies that have opened their eyes in the last few days, running around. They're cute little things. They're like, and they're running around. And mama's pregnant again. Oh, yeah, you did. You just literally uploaded a video. Yep, I see it. I see it. Literally 7 minutes ago, you uploaded. I've never ordered anything from my aquarium box. I have African cichlids, 2 kinds, and angelfish. Just added a new vid on Instagram on the angels going in the 10-gallon. I saw the one where they were in like the nesting box, all the little tiny angels. You can't even tell they're angels, but they're so cute. They're the like little things swimming around. They're cute, cute, cute. Here, let me see. Oh my gosh. You're roaming around all by yourself. I see you, Roman. Here, I'll show you. Come on.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, where'd he go? He's around here somewhere. He was just running around. I lost him. Everybody else is in here, but he was literally just running around. I don't know where he went. I lost him. Is our little Pinky getting some peach fuzz? There's a baby. There's our pregnant mama. Pregnant mama. Hi. There's a little baby. It's a video on Instagram. You can barely see them when I zoom in because of the food. Oh, look how much smaller they are than mom. They're so cute. Hi, mama. This one's like so tired. It's like, I'm just tired. Just leave me to sleep. Just leave me to sleep right here. Yeah, it is. Oh, hello. Good morning. Well, that was unnecessary loudness in that car. Pregnant mama. What are you doing? Hi. Hi, cutie patootie. It's going to be really hard to give away babies as feeders or sell babies as feeders. Look how cute they are. How can you kill these little things? Yeah, it did look dead. But then I saw his foot twitch, so I knew he was good. Hi. So these babies with their eyes open, they have been starting to eat some of the kibble. So here, hopefully, they can be separated from mom. They should be able to be weaned in the next week or two. And hopefully she won't have her new babies until then. So that we can move some of her babies out and make way for new ones. Hi, Mama. That baby wants to nurse. Look at baby's like chasing her. I want a nurse, Mom. Come back. Come back, Mom. Mom, Mom, I'm hungry. Yeah, lots of white movement. Demo sleeping. Dad standing on them. The pinky's under there somewhere. The older siblings keep him warm. There's Fat Mama. Big Mama. And they're like, oh, Mom's back. Let's nurse. Look at him like squishing there. Oh, we got an itch. We're itchy. Oh, her round, big round sides. So cute. Yep.
Cute, cute, cute. A bunch of cute. Hi, Dad. I don't wanna trap your tail. I trapped it anyway, didn't I? All right, let's do this. Anyway, so yeah, that's my little project, and it's exciting. I got a text message. Oh, yeah, that was my ex. She is planning to file for divorce. So the separation is just a stepping stone There's no trying to work it out. I was like, is she open to counseling at all? Like, to go, you've got 5 kids involved in this. Like, yes, only one of them is theirs together. But between my son and her 3 and the one that they adopted, that's 5 kids that she's affecting in this. I don't know. I don't understand. And she prides herself on being a strong Christian woman. This is what I don't understand, because as a Christian, divorce is not an option unless there is, you know, an affair, or, that's why I divorced him. He cheated on me. Um, I was in it for the long haul otherwise. Now my main concern is going to be their young daughter. She's only 6 years old. They adopted her when she was a newborn. She's 6 years old now. To her, these are her. She knows she was adopted. They talked to her about it. But, you know, she only understands that to a point because she's 6 years old. She just turned 6 in August. But to her, these are her parents. This is her mom and dad, and now they're not going to stay together. It's sad. The other kids have been through this. Not that it's going to make it easy, but the other kids have been through this. But she hasn't, and it's just sad. It's sad. Like, I know my ex can be a butthead. I mean, I was unhappy before he cheated on me. I know he can be a butthead, but I don't know what he could have possibly done for her to be like, I'm done with you, you know, opposed to for better or worse, and if there are some issues right now, that's your worse. Work it out. I don't know. So yeah, I feel bad for him. I mean, he and I don't always get along. For the most part, we try and keep the peace for our son, but there are times that he absolutely drives me insane still, and he's my ex. But he's still a human being with feelings, and even though he can be a dick, he doesn't deserve to be going through this again. Last time he brought it on himself, where he left me, cheated, and didn't want anything to do with me until she dumped him, you know. But in this case, he wants to work it out and she doesn't. So I realize I've been in that position. So I realize how much that hurts. Anywho, we went from watching baby mice to talking about this. It's just it just came into my head because it's something that's going on. I say within my family because it's my son's father. And I feel like their 6-year-old, I have no connection to her other than the fact that she is my son's adopted sister. But I feel like she's part of my family too because of that. Like she loves seeing me. She gives me hugs. She wants to sleep over at my house. You know, things like that. She's a very sweet little girl. She's feisty. She's a little diva, you know, but she's a sweet little girl, and I don't want to see her hurting because I know how Ian felt when he was that age. Wow. Well, I didn't want to know about that part, but okay. He did have a counselor lined up. She's not interested. She's claiming he's physically and verbally abusive. He was never physically abusive with me. I wouldn't necessarily say he was verbally, he was more mentally abusive, I feel like, towards me. So that part in that way doesn't shock me. But he said last week she was all lovey dovey. Today she doesn't love him. I don't know. Sounds like she's got some things going on in her head. There are always hard times in relationships. Sometimes it seems like it can't be worked out, but if the two people are willing to give of themselves, then usually a middle ground can be. Exactly. You got to understand that nobody is perfect. What, you know, they're going to irritate you. You're going to irritate them, you know. Hey, mixed mowers, how are you? And, you know, my mother told me before I ever got married, she was like, there are going to be days where you actually, where the thought crosses your mind, why did I ever marry this person? Why did I? And, you know, it has crossed my mind. You know, when times are tough and he's driving me absolutely crazy, it's going to cross your mind. Why did I marry him? But then you got to remember that. You got to think back to the good things, the reasons why you got together in the first place. And just because something bad is happening doesn't mean it overrides all the good. And I'm sure that he's thought the same thing about me. Why did I marry her? She's such a loon. But anyhow, that's what's going on in my life. So, and my son's going to be talking to his boss today about possibly getting a transfer, um, so that he can still work, like just go from there to a location here so he can come home. Um, in the meantime, he is staying with um, his aunt and his cousins, his aunt and uncle and his cousins. He's staying with, so he doesn't have to stay with her, because his dad is actually moving in with his parents, which is here where I live. And Ian could very well go with them, but then at that rate, he might as well come here. But he has to be in town still for work until he gets transferred. So he's staying with his aunt until he can work that out. Anyway, I'm distracted now because he's texting me. Anyway, what time have we got? It's 12 o'clock. But yeah, so, yep, the hammock cat. Crazy hammock cat. You're back only for a sec. I was actually getting ready to wrap it up. I want to get to the store and look for some bins for the mice. I gotta let the dog potty, feed everybody, that kind of thing, feed myself. So I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. Monday night, I should be able to go live. So Hash and Pickle will be back Monday night. What if your dislikers follow to my stream? If they do, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If they follow you, they follow you, or they follow me and they follow me, and they can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. Yep. As long as they don't speak, it won't be an issue. And if they give you thumbs down, so what? It's a YouTube interaction. YouTube does not look at that negatively. So no worries. No worries there. So anyway, yeah, I will remember tomorrow and I will keep my eye open before I go to work. So anyway, I am going to get going and I hope you all have a great day and I will see you tomorrow morning, and I still have to do my breeding video, so that is going to be coming up today too. So hope you all have a good day. Bye.